There's a spark that finds its way into a special kind of man. It lights a fire deep in his soul that tells him yes you can. He can get out from behind his desk and go try something new. Driving up the side of the world is just the thing to do, 'cause he's driven by a dream. A rainbow is his guide. He gets his strength from...
Hey everybody, Chris Collard here with Adventure Architects and the Gone Cheapin' Show. We are here in our Northern California corporate headquarters. It's basically just big fat man cave. And behind me is our next vehicle build. So pretty excited about this one. If you did not catch the walk around video that Mr. Payway and I did in Moab last year, I'll give you a quick update. So this vehicle is Edla. It is one of the 5 Jeeps from Expedicion de las Americas. So this was Mark Smith's, he kind of spearheaded the project, and it was a dream of a bunch of guys from Jeepers Jamboree in Georgetown, California. And they took it upon themselves to cross the Americas from the tip of South America in Ushuaia, or Tierra del Fuego, to the tip of North America in Prudhoe Bay, Alaska. On top of that, they've crossed the Darien Gap. And the Darien Gap is the jungle between Panama and Colombia. So basically it's where the Pan American Highway stops coming from the south in Turbo, Colombia, and stops coming from the north in Yavisa, Panama. So it is a hostile place. It is hot and humid and mountainous and just full of snakes and bugs and jaguars and all kinds of stuff that'll cause you some serious harm. So it took them 30 days to cross the Darien Gap, and which is like just super epic. And then in 1998, they had a 20th anniversary trip back to South America. It was 6 weeks. I was fortunate enough to be part of that project. So I actually was the UPS driver in Georgetown at the time. Man, it seems like a long time ago. But I was like, what are you guys doing? Where are you going? I want to go. And I ended up being able, fortunate enough to go on that trip. And then a year and a half ago, Fred Williams with Dirt Every Day sent me a text and had a picture of this vehicle, and it was for sale. It was on Craigslist. I was like, oh my goodness. And I recognized it because of the dent in the hood. It is the one that rolled over in the Darien, and it was owned by Al Grimm. He passed away, and he had left it to his son Shane. So I was able to get a hold of Shane. He was super happy that I was interested and able to do it. And now it is here in the shop. And during the next, 6 months, year, 2 years, we're gonna be doing a conservation project. We're not messing with the patina or the dents or the rust. I mean, that stuff's just all beautiful. It's part of its heritage. It's part of its pedigree. But we will be addressing, kind of a mechanical conservation project on it. And got quite the list here been putting together on the things that I want to address, or that we're going to address. And it's pretty extensive. It goes through the axles, the brakes, the clutch, the engine, belts, hoses, radiator. It's checking the winch for operation. It has an air compressor on it, which was a York style belt-driven engine air compressor. Then suspension, tires. You name it. We just basically want to make it mechanically sound, but keep, this beautiful, just everything about it I like. When I get in it, to go drive around, it puts a smile on my face. And right now, we are focused on getting it ready for Jamboree. We're going to put it up on the lift, pull it out, turn it around, and look at the undercarriage. With all of this, you're looking at doing a Jeep restoration. There's all kinds of parts we're going to need. And we really couldn't do it without the support of the aftermarket companies that are willing to support the project. We're really focusing on period correct companies as much as we can, period correct products and companies that were around back when this vehicle was built and when they did the Expedition. So we've got super support from companies like BF Goodrich with tires, Rugged Ridge and Omex Auto. They weren't around, but they have awesome selection of aftermarket products and old new stock. That's what Omex's thing was, old new stock. So they had all kinds of stuff for Willys and old 3Bs and you name it. They have all that stuff. Pretty cool. Tuffy security, pushing the period correct side. They came in the early 80s, but we got an awesome console box. It's all beat up and dinged. We got it from a friend of ours, and we gave him the one that they sent us, which they were fine with. Rancho shocks. It has Rancho shocks on it. They're beat up and rusty, and they've been there, I don't know how long, but Rancho's been around forever. Super Lift is going to help us out. KC highlights, love KC highlights. They've obviously been around since the 70s, so we're going to put some cool daylighters on there. Hopefully I can find the fuzzy or the padded happy face daylighter covers for them. And then we got some newer companies. Max Tie Downs is going to help us with setting up, the trailer with awesome tie downs and that type of thing. Warren winch on that as well. And this vehicle came from the factory with Warren hubs. It had a Ramsey winch, 8,000. I did hit the controls, and it does turn in and out. So we want to dig into that a little bit deeper. Going to check out the AMC 20 rear axle, Dana 30 in the front. So we hope that you can stick with us. We'll be putting all these up on the Gone Jeepin' YouTube channel. And hope you can come along for the ride. It's going to be fun. Okay, so we got it up on the lift, and we're going to just do a little walk around or a crawl under. It looks like an old Jeep. There is just a lot of corrosion. The edge is broken off of it. Definitely dry. Bearings are like super loose. Yeah, that's no bueno.